the consistency of this fixation on cruising, on targeting and cruising, or being targeted and being cruised. And then the upshot, of course, of all of those things is the expectation of a sexual encounter. However, strangely enough, because of where I believe this came from, this fixated, hyperfixated pattern that was completely out of control, I was coming from a different space. And so therefore the end result of the encounter was what I was after. What I was getting fuel from was the ritual. Now, it is a little disturbing to imagine a 16-year-old or 22-year-old or whoever or whatever, if you don't count when I was stealing my mom's car to go out in the middle of the night and do this. Again, not a horny thing, not that. It was this compulsion to ritualize this behavior over and over again. Now, when I say over and over again, I don't want to upset you, but it would be nothing for me, let's say as a 16-year-old, to target an area, drive around a particular 2 blocks where there may be some activity, not really overt, but like you're in your yard, he's strolling the block, we're all looking at each other, that kind of thing. But problem being, Sean would be prone to driving those 2 blocks for 3 hours without stop, over and over, without stop, around and around, missing appointments, because I would get so locked into this behavior that everything else would disappear. So this, as you can imagine, or I'm telling you to imagine, unfortunately, in many regards, yes, I spent days, weeks, months, and years doing exactly that in different variations, nonstop, every day. So carrying boyfriends and all of that in the interim, I cannot say that I was faithful, because this was a part of my everyday fiber of my being. And it remains so. There was actually a recognizable actor when I was 16, whipped up into the Hollywood Hills, shoved my face in his crotch and screamed, "You better be clean." So this is how ugly it got. And obviously with this velocity that I'm telling you, it was very tumultuous for me emotionally and mentally, and it drove me into very high numbers. So I'm just going to put it out there. This is kind of a preamble to my next book, because I'm going to go into this very, very extensively and intensely, as no one I have ever been able to find has done thus far. My numbers are over 1,000, give or take, well over. Shocking, I know. My husband helped me through it when I met him. We met. I had a slip, if you can call it that. I was honest about it. We sat down. We actually smoked a bowl in the living room. I disclosed the whole scenario of where I'm at, where my head's at, what's been going on. We discussed it and we worked through it, and it did not become an issue from that point on. It's not a panacea. It wasn't magic. It wasn't a quick fix, but it happened, and here I am sharing that with you very, very personally. So basically what you just heard, nobody knows except my husband and my psychiatrists that I've been seeing since I was 9, telling me I was something that I was in fact not. Okay, I hope this wasn't like a downer or anything, but glitches aside, technical or otherwise, you're going to get the same show. You're going to get the same platform. You're going to get the same lineup. I'm not a numbers watcher. As long as they don't take me off, I'm here. And 3 of you hear my story. That's all I'm here for, because I got 3 other platforms that are exploding. Thanks for this info dump. And you go and have yourself a good one, at least the next 24 hours until I see you again. I love you. Thank you for sharing your valuable time with me over the past year. We have an anniversary coming up on May 1st. Until then, I love you as always.